This is for entertainment purposes only. Welcome back to another episode of Ying and Yang, and I am one of your hosts, Ying.
And I'm one of your hosts, Yang, and Ying seems very pissed off at this point in time. But we won't get into that. Anywho, my first question we'd already asked like probably 3 times happened.
Yeah, but my God, we don't need the backstory. Let's just ask the question, get the fuck over it. Like, what the fuck? Let's go.
Okay. So, this is for like pronunciation. So you say Caribbean, and I'm pretty sure it's Caribbean.
Listen to me. Listen to me. No, it's not a matter of professional. You have your way of saying things, and I have my way of saying things. We say Caribbean, and you say what? Caribbean.
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 Is that so? Just sound the 2 B's, right? Caribbean.
I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying Caribbean. Just the same way you are. Water.
Look at this fierce response from
Where
you.
is the tea? Where's the tea? I mean, you drink the tea. Did you drink the tea? But basically, you've been drinking tea. Yeah, I love tea. So I can understand why you do away with the tea when you're saying water. Water. Let's go. Next question.
Gobsmacked. I'm honestly gobsmacked. Thought this episode was going to go in a different direction. However, it's still recording. That's fine. So you know my views on our British royal family. What are your Caribbean views? Obviously, because we're on the same British Empire, aren't we? All the same kind.
To be honest, I really don't have a view because they don't affect or impact us that much. So it's like
look at King Sausage Charles.
Oh my God! Initially, they're sort of kind of like Hollywood celebrities, right? But they're just not on the TV screens and shit. Well, acting, right? There's a lot of people that just doesn't have, like that type of vibe about them when they see the royal family. It's just like nothing. It's like another person to us.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just think they're shit. Just say it. It's fine.
What?
You just think they're shit. Just say it. It's fine. Like,
no, we just
useless.
No, it's not a matter about useless. It's just that their presence has not been felt in our country for quite a amount of time. The last time I remember, I think when the Queen visit was in the 1980s, if 99, somewhere in that area. I was very young, and to welcome her, we had to stand on the side of the road, basically in the hot sun. So it's just they're just regular people to us. Like, to some of us do have the excitement of being in their presence. And I served Prince Edward years ago when he visited in the 2000s, I think. Him and his
I bet
wife.
you're glad it wasn't Andrew.
Oh, I didn't really care, to be honest, because he was just like another person.
Yeah, but Prince Andrew, the stories that have been going.
Yeah, I know. I didn't really care either way. What, in your point of view, let me reverse that question back to you now. I know you love the royal family. I know you raised up knowing the royal family. We don't really have that kind of outlook like you.
Vibe.
Mm-hmm. So what is like being raised in a country that still has a royal family?
Well, it's like the same, but not the same. Like, obviously, I like the royals. I'm not a royal. Well, I would consider myself a tiny royalist, but not I wouldn't die for. Yeah, I've lost my way, Charlie. So, the royal family here in the UK, I like them. Don't like Charles, and I don't like Camilla. I like William, and I like Princess Kate. But news has told that the king may die within a year because he's not doing too well with his cancer treatment. So we may have a new king within another year. I'm sure I've seen a news article where the king's treatment wasn't successful or isn't being successful enough, and they say that he hasn't got that much long. That's why William and Harry are like reconnecting in the background, like, because obviously I'm sure he's still in the line of succession, and when he moves up, he'll be like fourth.
Oh,
George, Charlotte, Louis. Yeah, he'll be fourth, so he'll be some important part within the British royal family again.
No, he won't be. Would he be? Would he be? I think his once Prince William takes the throne, isn't his line, you know, be next?
Yeah. So it's George, then it goes Charlotte and Louis, and then Prince Harry.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I misheard you, but go ahead.
Yeah. So obviously, I'm sure there'll be some sort of like reconnection with the royal family and Prince Harry without them knowing about it, because obviously he'll be closer up in line of the succession to the throne. But yeah, I like them, but I'm just waiting for the next king and.
But I think a lot of people do not like
Camilla,
the king's wife. Yeah.
I'm not calling her what everyone else proceeds to call her, because that title belongs to Princess Diana.
And that's, I think, is everybody's point of view. Everybody has that same point of view.
Yeah, that queen should be Diana. So
yeah.
Camilla,
so she's still not really accepted, right?
Not as much. I mean, she has been over time, obviously, when the queen accepted her towards the end of her death.
Because I think she should know that she doesn't have a choice, regardless.
Well, that, and she's like pretty much dying, and her son's going to be king, and he'll do what he wants when he wants anyway, because what's she going to do? No one can stop him because he's the king. Like, yeah, so it's a good twist on it. Here's another one. I don't think I actually know this about you, so I'll be everybody else to able to hear it as well. Do you have a biggest fear, like your worst fear, like you're, you know, spiders? I'm fucking, or something like to happen to you, or anything like that would lit
heights.
You what? Heights.
Yeah. It's not. I don't know if, because I've never tested the theory. I just know I don't like to be too high up, and I tend to run, like, if for instance if I'm going out with you, I have like a whole scenario in my head of how my night may go based on you, and I know how you are. So I run like scenarios in my head, like of the bad shit happen, like anything could happen. So like I would try to avoid certain situations, but my main fear is heights and not being able to control my life per se, my people, like not really control people in my life and control like the people I have around me. Not that I want to control people, but it's just that I like to be able to know who I can trust.
I don't like heights either, don't worry. But when I'm pissed, heights is like a small object to me. So
I like to feel a solid ground under my foot. But I think heights, I've never really gotten too high and look down. I've been in high places, right? But like in buildings, and looking down, it kind of gives me that gut feeling, like, you know, like. But I've never been in a situation where I bungee jumping, or I'm never ever gonna try that shit. Skydiving, nope.
Yeah, no.
No, I see too much things happening in my head doing that shit. And the bungee jumping, man, listen.
Smack my head off a mountain curb. Yep, I'm okay, thank you.
And also, I think drowning. I really don't mess around too much with
Yeah.
like large bodies of water.
Yeah, I don't like water. That's why I don't travel on a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to
So
sink like
those
the
are my
Titanic.
two. Yeah, those are my two fears. Really, I don't really things that I is out of my control. I can't.
Yeah, no, me the same. So don't worry.
I know.
I have one thing I do want to ask as well. What's on your bucket list? Like number one, because I know you do a lot of other things, and I know they're like not on your bucket list.
I don't think I really have a bucket list. I just in this moment I'm just living. I just want to live a happy, comfortable, quiet life. That's my bucket list.
Comfortable, quiet life. No, that's not your life. It's not happening. It's not happening at all.
I'm gonna make it happen though. I don't really have a bucket list. I don't have the desire to do anything other than being completely happy within myself and
Insane.
And what?
Normal.
I am normal. What what's that?
Beg to differ.
What's that laugh supposed to mean? What's that supposed to mean?
I have to do a different laugh because you just take the mick out of it.
I am normal. I'm normal enough to attract your crazy ass.
Well, I want to go to China, as you know. I want to be a Chinian.
You want to be a what?
A Chinian.
What the fuck?
Is a Ching Chun Chinian. Can I not say that? Is that not allowed on live?
For those who are listening, I do not condone this type of behavior that Yang tends to display.
We listen and we don't judge.
Bitch, I'm judging. Stop saying that shit. Anyways, let's get to the next question before you do something else stupid. Let's go.
The next question.
Yeah.
So I know you're a good cook. And do you have any secret recipes that you could possibly share with us?
No.
No, not like homemade recipes or anything.
No, I'm not.
You like to cook that you could share with people? No.
No?
Why?
What's the key word?
A secret.
Ta-da!
Do you have any non-secret recipes?
No, it's basic. Season your meat. Wash and season your meat. That's mostly the secrets behind of all good meals. Wash.
Especially here in the UK, apparently to your taste as well.
Wash and season your meat. That's it and that's all. Yeah. And when I say season now, listen. Because I know you like... I don't like... Salt and pepper is not seasoning. Salt and pepper is not... We have seasoning for meat, chicken, fish. You have herbs. You have... the cloves and those type of things. That's a part of seasoning your meat, and you get different flavors and different that's secret enough. That's secret enough for you. That's salt and pepper is not the only seasoning we could use, and though we know you like your privileged color, that doesn't mean your food should look like that privileged color.
Who's being the stupid racist one now?
I'm not being racist. I'm just stating fact.
Yeah, ours are like that a little bit, aren't they? Like the chicken burger that you had that time that didn't really taste like a
cardboard.
Burger.
I don't know what the fuck. I couldn't identify the meat.
Who cooked it for you? Who cooked it for you?
That chef. That
a secret, isn't it?
Was it the asshole chef?
Asshole chef.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one.
Was it him? I can't remember who was. I can't remember.
I think so.
Yeah.
But remember, I can't talk about that type of stuff here.
That's not my problem. That's a you problem.
Oh, I see.
I'm respecting you enough to not mention the name, so let's not go there.
So we're going to come back to your little village that you're in.
Let's not go there. Question. I have a question for you. I have a question for you.
Okay, go on.
Seeing as though you on me about my cooking, I know you have done, you went to school for doing these things.
Yep.
What's the difference between your way of cooking and my way of cooking?
You like to cook meat, I like to cook desserts. So I only did the course.
Babe, you don't cook desserts. You bake desserts. We bake desserts.
Okay, bake desserts then. I like to bake, not cook.
But okay, so listen what I'm saying. Listen to the question, sir.
Oh yes.
What's
sir.
the difference when you do cook and not bake? Because you've seen me cook, what's your way of cooking? How's your way different? Like, how do you do it differently from me? Like,
I don't season a lot. Well, garlic. I put a lot of garlic in, like a shit ton.
Or salt and pepper type shit.
Salt and pepper, or like pre-packet herb things. I'm not authentic with it like you. That time I came round to yours, and I seen you just keep opening the cupboard and putting like different seasoning in after you'd seasoned everything already, and you're like, there's literally like 15 to 30 different herbs just being chucked in all different dishes. I'm like, what the fuck? But it tastes absolutely fucking banging. It did.
And okay, so of course it did. I made it. Thank you very much. I appreciate that compliment. But I realized that most of all Caribbean people tend to cook things from scratch, whereas
English people
outside of the, I'm not saying English because it's not just the English.
Okay, the
outside
rest
of the Caribbean,
yep,
pre-cook, reheat type of shit.
Yeah, but the Chinese are good at it. Like, they packet everything and pretty much
Chinese cook from scratch as well. Let me just say
they do cook from scratch, but even their packet stuff that they do,
yes, it's good.
Tastes banging. But you get packet stuff here, and it's like a slab of something that's probably just been chucked in the fucking freezer.
You mean like that pie crust thingy that with no taste?
Pie crust.
The pie, the chicken pie, chicken ham pie, beef
one.
pie, those type. I don't get it. Meat in I don't get it. So the first time I try the chicken and ham pie, it's as if I'm eating a lot of nothing. There was no taste at all. There was no flavoring. There was no thyme, no garlic, no sexiness. It was just like bread and meat.
Sometimes that's all you need. Sausage sandwich.
Says the white man.
Exactly. I'm the bread, and all I need is somebody's meat, and I'll be the sausage sandwich.
Okay. Get the next question in. Let's go.
What do you mean get the next question in? Well, the next question
because
would have been my first question that I would have said was, what was it like to wake up and find yourself black? But
can you repeat that question?
No, I can't, because obviously, what was it like to wake up and find out you were black?
Well, fuck me with a stick.
Well,
I have never
at some point.
I have never been no other fucking color. What kind of question is that?
Could have been red. Could have been white. You never know. Taking our time.
I was born black, bitch, and it's amazing to be a black person. We have so much about us.
So many features that
look,
are hidden.
I add color to you in a sense, because you're just bland.
I'm just too white, yeah.
I bring, I met you with a little sassiness there. I enhanced that sassiness for you.
Yeah, and I got into trouble.
So you had somebody to
a lot of time
to match that energy.
And now that person's ditched me, and there's no energy to match.
Oh, babe, we can match the energy here. That's what I want you to do. Bring it here. Let's match it here.
I do match it here. It was you
no, you don't.
Literally pissed off today, not
me. Because you know why. You've been fucking with me.
No, I've been asleep. That was it. And I've been at work.
Anywho, is there anything else you'd like to ask me? Or are we just moving on from this bullshit conversation that you planned?
Well, I'm just asking what made you come to England, and then I have one more question. So,
what made me come to England?
Yeah.
I think we had this conversation already.
Yeah, the last one when it didn't record. Pretty sure.
I think you asked me before that, but anyhow, one of the main reason for me to come to England is for my daughter's education, for her to have like up the option of whatever she wants to study and not just hospitality, because we are a tiny little island. And not saying that there's nothing else to study, but I want her to broaden her horizon, whereas she is able to try something else. So once she's finished school, once she's, she could go to what you do, college or uni? How does this work here?
Both. Well, it goes
Right.
kindergarten.
Right. So she.
Yeah.
Oh God! Don't, let's not go too far back. Why you gotta be a bitch about it? Like, so it goes. So it in a sense, she have other options other than, like she could leave school, and then decide she wants to intern for a real estate agent, or you know what I'm saying? She could.
Yeah.
Have
like
we don't
and have a gap year and then go
back.
Give
her that option rather than just finish school, not sure what you want to do. Go to sixth form. Sixth form is like college for here. Go to sixth form and then come out of sixth form and then not sure what she wants to do and then go into hospitality. I'm trying to shift that for her, and so therefore she could decide on many different other
And has she got
option.
anything that she likes at this moment?
Oh yeah, she's into. Okay, so I think she's kind of like me, with very argumentative. She likes to debate.
Oh yeah. You know, I get that. I gathered that from both of you. Yeah. I've seen it.
She's hoping to go into real estate, right? And there's a time where one of her teachers was trying to convince her of, looking further into becoming a lawyer because of the way how she speaks, and
I
she's
thought you
very.
were going to say lawyer, to be fair, because of the way she speaks.
Yes. So she has so many options, and I'm glad for that. And another reason is one of the weird ones. I like the weather. I love the weather. I love it.
Yeah, I don't get it. From a hot
I know,
country.
but you love the heat, right? It's the same thing. It's the same switch.
Yeah, we'll switch through. I'll go live at your house in the Caribbean, and you come and live here.
No problem. You could go right the fuck ahead. Enjoy the heat, and enjoy everything that comes with it.
The burns, the death.
What's the longest have you been outside of the UK? And
10
where?
Days. 10 days.
Huh?
10 days. Yeah.
The longest I've been outside of my little tiny island is, apart from this time, is I think it was 6 months. And I went away to do a bit of studying and came back home. And
10 days. 10 days.
Oh man, you're not living no life. Let me tell you, when you could leave and go somewhere for a good month and experience a different type of culture, you would enjoy life so much better. 10 days is not much. Where did you go?
Benidorm.
Huh?
Benidorm, Spain.
Okay. What was it like there?
Hot. Fucking hot.
Is it always hot there?
Yeah,
I've never been.
Hot. And then when we went to Tenerife, oh you bastard, that was hot. That was
I want to visit Spain. Yeah, I would like to visit Spain.
Yeah, it was hot. Then when I went to Germany, it was nice. It was cold, but warm at the same time. And then when I went to Amsterdam, it was warm. But that's all I've been. Never been anywhere else. Somebody won't take me to the Caribbean because I'm too much of a pisshead. Or the Caribbean. Anywho, I have one last question before you pop off at me for going off course. But you do it every week, so it's absolutely fine.
Okay.
So, with your life being your current life,
I mean, there's no other fucking life unless I'm some sort of alien. But go ahead.
Reincarnated. Yeah, come on, stop interrupting me. Would you start it all over again if you knew you had a better outcome?
Repeat that question. Repeat it.
If you could start your life over again, would you, if you knew there was a better outcome? Not saying your life's not perfect.
Would I want to repeat? Would I want to repeat this life?
Yeah, but with a different and better outcome.
Yeah and no. Yes and no.
You could have like 10 kids by now in a different life. Or would you want 10 kids?
The no is I wouldn't change not everything but some things, because then I would not have, if I had to change a lot of things, I wouldn't end up with my daughter, which I want to always end up with her, because
bish bash bosh, spitting images,
the best. Yeah. So no, I'm fine with this life I'm living. I'm okay with it. I'm thankful. Could have been worse, and I wouldn't want to change too much about it. One or two things, but not everything.
Oh, okay.
And look, my path led me to you.
My path
would not have thought.
My path led
to
you.
I'm giving you such a good compliment, and you taking a piss. Anyways, same question to you.
No, I don't think I would. Well,
would you like to be a royal? Would you like to be a royal?
I'd love to be a royal. Yeah, I would love to. Kill me and reincarnate me into the next British royal family. No, not British. I'll be the emperor of China.
I know you was gonna say that. I know you were gonna say that. But
give me the emperor of all of China. So, but that was my last question for you. Next week you can choose some questions to ask me, but not too deep and personal, because I know that earlier on you were going to go a bit too deep and personal, because I may have pissed you off a little bit. So we'll keep that hush hush on the side. You may have wrote a few notes, and I was like, nope, okay.
For those
exactly.
For the listeners that are not able to see, I am sticking my middle finger up at Yang right now.
Yeah, she does that quite a lot during the recording, so. Yeah.
So the next recording, we are hoping to take us out of the house, right? And we're gonna go to Chinatown in Birmingham, and we're gonna let you know how that little field trip goes.
Be like little increments of our.
We're going to be trying a little bit of almost, not every restaurant, but some restaurants. There's one spot in Birmingham that I do love to go to. It's a hot pot place, and I do enjoy. I think that's going to be the last one for us, because I am going to go all out, and then I wouldn't be able to taste anything else.
Yeah, and then we're going to be like,
we're going to take some pictures.
Dressed like Chinese.
Not me.
So,
nope.
If you want to pop down, you could probably see us. We'll be the two white and black people in Chinese outfits. I'll be a dragon, you can be a phoenix. It's fine.
I'm not doing this with you. Okay. Yeah. Anywho, that is another amazing episode of Ying and Yang. Join us next time. Bye.
Bye.